Welcome back, everyone, to Light Novel Fiends podcast.
Yes,
This
sir.
is episode 21,
21, bro.
and I am Biggest Gamer.
I'm Animar.
And today we're going to be going over the finale of Destroyer of Ice and Fire,
Yes, sir.
and then the final 50 chapters of our, well, not the final, I messed that up, but, from 150 to 200, and we'll give you our recommendation or review.
On
To Hell with Being a Hero.
We finally got it after 3 months.
Yes, 3 months.
It was good wait, though. Honestly, it's good we waited. Just because, like, it's still going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, if
we
we would have read it, like 3 months ago, and it was at chapter, 220, right after this, I'd be so upset.
Yeah, me too.
If you guys can't notice, I want to keep reading this.
But it's 520
fully,
yeah,
completed.
And so it's 80% translated. So
really,
yeah, it's like around 400 chapters.
Oh yeah, with the advanced tiers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
So it'll probably be done within like a couple months because they do like one a day or something. I don't know how.
Bro, they're slow. They're not doing one a day.
So,
I think they're doing I can't.
2 a week or something.
No, it can't be 2 weeks. I think it's 4 a week.
4 a week? That's not bad.
Because we started around 340 a month ago, 28 days ago, and since then I think they came out with like 50, 60 chapters. So that's that might be 2 a day. That's in the advanced
50,
tiers,
60?
though. Yeah.
Oh, well, if you look at it
I'm looking at it just from the advanced, because last week or a month ago it was at 340 advanced tiers, and now it's you're saying it's 400 advanced tiers. So I don't actually know if they're releasing it at that pace of the advanced tiers, or if only the advanced tiers are they're increasing the advanced tier, because sometimes they make you pay more and more and more. They might be doing that.
Yeah, I don't know, but all I know is it's almost done. So.
Yeah, true.
That's good.
All right, Destroy of Ice and Fire, bro.
Let's see.
Where we starting? Are we starting the finale? We start where we left off.
Let's start where we left off.
All right.
So,
Aaron's a maniac.
Yeah. So pretty much the war escalated pretty fast.
Bro, it went from
I mean, we were in the war, but I didn't really feel like we're in the war until
it felt like a battle.
Yeah. That turned into a war.
Well, that turned into a war, but it usually you see a battle, you see some prep, then war. It was we're in the battle, war.
I thought there was gonna be some prep time
right
in between, but they were just the author was just you're gonna fight a life or death battle with this demi-human army and other corps.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna go straight to the actual war zone where 5 and 6 tier arcane masters are literally getting dropped,
bodied.
I was like, wait a minute. There's no everyone else got prepped, but them.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no one else got prep time.
If you think about the novel, bro, it's a 4-month time frame almost. It feels like. Well,
no, it's really short.
It's let's say from the very beginning, in the mines, he's 16 years old. I don't even think we see a birthday party for this man, do we?
No, it hasn't been a year. The whole story was done in less than a year, I think.
That man's a savage. His pace of training is literally unprecedented. They'll never see that again in this world.
I think it's also crazy because they kept talking about the Evil Dragon Bloodline is number 1, and it's by the Epic Silver Dragon Bloodline. I was like, that's kind of crazy because Aaron literally will reach 6 gates in a year, or less than a year.
Yeah,
I was like the way they were hyping up the Evil Dragon Bloodline.
Yeah.
When Gene Canvas's mom was like, yeah, it's even stronger. I was like, what are you talking about?
It's definitely not.
It didn't feel stronger.
Yeah, I think the reason they might say that is because the limiting factors on the Evil Dragon Bloodline. Because Aaron, I think the important part about Aaron is that he's fully human. So they said, if you have a full human bloodline, it's you have a very high chance to fully integrate with whatever bloodline you take in.
Yeah.
So I think it's the Epic Silver Bloodline. He was he basically capped out on it. He turned as much as you can into that bloodline. He got it, but like the evil dragon bloodline, they always talk about like caps on it, you know.
It's because it's too like
corrosive or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I think the bishops only have 33% is what they kept saying. So like I think that's kind of maybe why maybe they're like closer in reality. Like if it was actually the evil dragon, Ned I think is his name, and then the epic silver dragon person, like head to head, it was probably closer. But like now with like just bloodlines, you know.
Well, it's also true. It's like, well, it's kind of crazy because I didn't realize that there was multiple silver dragons.
Bro, yeah.
I didn't realize that. So the legendary hero Isen and Old
That's his name.
Gins
Yeah.
were both silver dragons. I was like, really?
Yep.
It seemed like the type of thing where it's like there's one of each.
That's what I thought.
But then I guess it also makes sense where it's like that wouldn't make sense because how would
propagate?
Yeah, and how did he come to exist in the first place? So I was like,
it's one of those things. Like it's always a little bit of confusion in like these novels because it's like they're so like rare. There's like might be only one in existence, and it's like, how does it work?
Yeah, I guess in this kind of novel, that's probably why the author was just like, we're gonna instead like there was multiple. So I was like, okay, he descended from they had a clan of silver dragons, but she got wiped out.
Yeah. Silver Dragon Bloodline is OD, bro. Him in the stronghold fight, like, bro, this man was going crazy. He's just like, his instincts were like they kept talking about his instincts a lot during the battles and everything, and it's like they literally transcend like everything. Cause like, I get it, it's instinct, so it's like he's not learning it, but like it's like OP.
Yeah. So, they kept saying that. So for the epic silver dragon bloodline, the original Old Gins was saying like, part of its like properties is like good judgment, great battle instincts, extremely fast-paced learning, recovery, like comprehension, all that. And he was saying like you need a certain like personality type to like really bring it out.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He was like, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, the bloodline doesn't make you. You kind of like
make the bloodline.
Yeah. Oh. So like he was the only one that. So it's like, well, anyone could take that and like be like a near peak existence. Aaron was like the only one that could like bring out the full potential of the bloodline, because he was just like he would do anything to get stronger, even all those crazy things he did.
Some very crazy things. This man's a glutton, first of all.
Bro, the way he just swallowed that underworld gem.
Yeah, bro.
Blitz was like, he just swallowed it like it was water. I was like,
gulp.
That was crazy.
Man, Aaron's just like,
he was an interesting main character.
I gotta say, he was probably one of my favorite main characters because like, he's smart enough that he's not an idiot, but he's not like so smart that like he's like a shrewd operator, you know? He's not scheming.
He's not, so he's like the perfect, like for like general, like for military stuff. Like I guess you could say like he would be like a great like general or something.
Yeah.
So it's like anything that relates to battle, like he's number one.
Yeah.
And everything else is just funny.
Yeah.
He literally, when those guys from the Storm Dragon Kingdom came and he cooked the heads of that 9-headed dragon emperor or something.
The dragon, I think it was Dragon Emperor.
Yeah. I was like, that's hilarious. He just cut off 2 of the heads and ate them.
Yep.
And then offered their heads
back.
I was like, what is wrong with this guy?
Like, yo, bro, this shit's fire. You sure you don't want to slice?
I just love every time he just keeps saying like, I'll get trauma if
they're human.
I just imagine him like his face saying that. I'm just like, this is so funny.
This man's like an absolute savage, bro. Like I ain't never met somebody like you can't cut somebody's arm off and then be like, bro, this tastes great. Have a finger.
Yeah, that's true. That's what he was doing.
Literally every time. And it's like that is traumatizing. I think my mind would break. Like I don't think I can handle that.
No normal person could handle that.
And like his like ability is in this world, especially where they're like you can't really replenish arcane particles during battle. The Epic Silver Dragon Bloodline is like,
Yeah,
it's OP for a reason.
That's why I think part of the reason why everyone kept saying like only that can beat the Evil Dragon, because the Evil Dragon had similar properties
Yeah.
and like devouring arcane particles. So I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. Evil Dragon Bloodline.
You know what was sad?
Well,
Jin Camus. His story was sad.
I didn't think it was gonna go out like that.
Yeah, his mother, damn, she like bared the brunt of like evil dragon follower to like help her son.
Yeah,
and she saved. So she was the one that saved Stigma back in the day.
Yeah.
So she like, she was like, she didn't want to just rely on the epic silver bloodline. She wanted to like add like extra,
just in case, like,
yeah.
So like, she always had that little bit of hope, you know.
She kept it there. Yeah. That's why she was just doing everything she could. I think they hoed his father though, because he just stayed a bad guy the whole time, and then he just died.
Yeah. Gene Camus' story
it's clearly obvious that him and his father, I guess, didn't have a good relationship, and he only like him and his mom got along.
Because they never talked about his father like at all. Even when like he was going back, it was for his mother, you know.
Yeah, and then his father was the guy that was with I think it was the crown, right?
Yeah.
And then, then he just died. I just didn't hear about him.
But yeah, honestly, it kind of like
she also had a sad story.
Yeah, I feel like we kind of guessed it though, that she was gonna like go out for the cause last second type thing.
Yeah, do something for her son.
Yeah,
I thought it would be more like she just at the last moment would just do it for her son than Evil Dragon, but I didn't think she was like a hidden spy all these years.
Yeah, I couldn't have thought that either.
Yeah,
because she was so hardly entrenched into the camp. Like that must be an amazing spy.
Yeah, like, she was in there. She was in the mud.
Yeah, like bro, literally became an arcane bishop. Like, or Evil Dragon bishop. Like, you can't go deeper than that, bro. Unless you're Mr. Coffin.
Yep.
You know, like.
And that was crazy when they were like, honestly, that shocked me the most when she was like, "There is no coffin keeper. It's literally the Evil Dragon." I was like, "Wait a minute, that's him."
Yeah,
I was like, that was shocking,
bro. She was that was the best spy, and like she hit me with a. I remember I read it and I was like, "Me?"
And everyone else was terrified. They're like, "Wait, the Evil Dragon's awake? Oh shit, we're fucked."
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought we were fucked too.
Yeah, I was like, guys,
are we just waving the white flag or what?
Nah, that was great espionage. She was just like, no coffin keeper, Evil Dragon's awake. Gotta do something. She's like, she gave you the info. She kept people alive. You know, her son, Gene Camus, helping Aaron, helping them, because they were in dire straits in that spot right there.
Yeah,
they were going. I mean, Bello and Marilyn, they got beaten down, and the Renlurin literally had to. His almost heart like got eaten by those. Was it spiders or bugs?
I think it was bugs.
Or I think it was insects.
Yeah.
And then
Renlurin, I feel like every battle since he learned the 1,000 Swords thing, he's been like life and death every battle. Like if not like he's almost gonna die, he like gets seriously injured. Like he's supposed to be the healer. Like why is he always almost dying?
Yeah, I know.
You can't honestly.
That's true. He did not do that much healing. He was more fighting.
Yeah, I feel like a big thing for Renlurin that I thought was just hilarious and also made me realize why as a healer you really gotta be a healer, bro. Because you cannot have a fighting healer, because then as soon as you need that person to fight, then when he needs to heal, it's like that is putting so much pressure on that person.
And the party,
yeah,
the party they needed his heals,
bro, consistently. I still can't get over the fact how strong they got so quickly. Like I think that really took me by surprise on the pacing of the novel, because I didn't think there would be any way they'd like just keep up that like hot blooded pace the whole 700 chapters. They're like, bro, we're bum fucking this, we're bum rushing it, like we're not stopping. They're just getting stronger every battle, during battle, after battle, like before battle. Like it's just like honestly, if you kind of like look at it in the entirety, it's just like one big war arc. Is what it is.
So Aaron's made sense. The author did a good job for Chris to make sense.
Yeah,
because the author literally just was like, Chris was just godlike girl, and she was the whole novel, to the point where you're just like, it's insane.
Yeah,
she pulled out all the potential of the human bloodline as like you possibly could
at that age.
And then they gave her
the dragon bloodline.
Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, she just
That's how she
with
powered up.
Yeah, so with no, she pulled out all her potential with like no innate talent, and then she
got talent.
Got a talent, and I was like, okay, now she can pull out even more potential. And you're just like, well, yeah, she's gonna be
insane.
Fire.
Yeah.
And then basically, like the author just grabbed talented people and like surrounded them. Because like I guess Moss wasn't really talented, but he did work hard, and also he didn't play like a role of just like, oh, he's super strong. He was more like behind the I was about to say behind the scenes, like side character.
He was kind of, bro, but
he's like a one shot.
Yeah, he's a one shot guy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Every time Boss battles, bro, he fucking gets me teary eyed because that man goes so hard. Mm-hmm. You know, he's like, he knows he's not the strongest. If anything, he's trying just not to be the weakest. Yeah, not even the weakest. I think he knows he's like the weakest.
He just doesn't want to be a burden.
Exactly. He's like, bro, I gotta do everything I can. Like, I had to use every single bit of my power just so I'm not like holding these people back. Like, I need to help them in one little way. And like, I admire him, bro.
Yeah, me too. And then I liked also Bello. Mm-hmm. Bello was sick the whole time.
Oh, Bello don't play.
When we stopped off around like 250 chapters ago when he was going in.
Yeah.
And then when he killed his dad, I was like, damn. But I liked that conversation with his dad. He was like, all right, you know, I thought because I was the strongest, I wanted a certain way, but you beat me, so I want to see if your choice in the end was right.
I really liked that part with his dad and him. Like, I think even like his dad kind of knew that at that time Bello wasn't really stronger than him. Mm-hmm. You know, like he only won because of like he had more support and his retainers were able, his retainers and then other people were able to beat his retainers.
And I think that's the thing he was trying to like tell his dad.
Yeah,
he was like, you were trying to like be alone and like kind of force everything on everyone else, but he was like, I got my own personal strength and then everyone else around me. That's why we won.
Yeah, and I think I really like that his dad kind of accepted that because his dad could have like it seemed like and tell me what you think. It seemed like his dad could have killed him. Like I think his dad could have won that battle.
Yeah,
but he was like, I see your potential, I see your reasoning, and like I'm gonna trust in you that like you're gonna like be able to do what I couldn't in a different way.
Yeah, because when a guy like I think they've said this in so many different novels, but it's like when two like peak powers like going at it, if you want to hurt the other side, even though you're even though you know you're gonna die, like you will be able to. The other side can't stop it. So if you really want to like put some hurt on Bello, even as he was dying, he could have.
Yeah, I think he could have killed him. I think he could have killed everybody there.
Yeah, probably. If he schemed a little bit more, but he decided to like just come out and just like face him right directly.
Yeah, he went like, he basically was like, "Who got bigger balls?"
Yeah,
and he was like, "You got bigger balls, all right, you win."
Yeah, and then his Beast Man bloodline was insane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was
insane the whole novel.
Mm-hmm. I love this. Honestly, they did Beast Man bloodline like perfect. Like him, how Bello like got stronger. It was incredibly gruesome. Like every time he got stronger, it was like is he trying to die?
Yeah, he was like mutilating himself.
Yeah, like the time, I'll never forget the time in like I think it was around chapter like 325 that review. I think it was when when Bello like put
himself in the egg.
No, it was after that when he was fighting that thing that like has the same strength as you in the clockwork place where they found Merlin.
Oh yeah.
And he was fighting that thing, and they were like, "Oh, you can't beat it if you have the same power as it, because like you're gonna lose sooner or later." And he's like, I think he cut off his nervous system or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, "So I don't feel pain," and then he just fucking went berserk, and it was like, what the fuck, bro? Like he just goes so crazy every time, and like that egg one too, like that, like all those examples. Yeah. It's just like.
And then I liked the little relationship they had with him and Marilyn at the end.
Yeah,
I was like, that was cute. I like that and she wasn't like useless. Like she pulled out all the stops at the end, even towards the end of the novel. I was like, damn. I liked how the author took like a random side character who was like kind of semi annoying at the beginning.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then like slowly made her into like this important character that like literally was a deciding factor then in the novel.
I think this author. I need to find the person's name.
They're called Innocent.
Innocent?
Yeah, I think that's like the English name.
Okay.
I saw innocent and not guilty, but I think that's just a translation difference.
Right. So it's his or her alias.
Yeah.
All right. Well, innocent. You've done the best job I have ever seen in a wuxia world novel. Honestly, a light novel in general with side characters. Like making like honestly, I don't even want to use the word side characters because like yes, Aaron's the main character, but he's not like here and everybody else is down here. It's like
it felt like everyone. It felt like more like
a group and Aaron's just the leader. That's
like,
all it felt like.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Scooby Doo. Like there was no main.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of obviously Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
The whole group is like there, and like the whole story's done with them.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like here, it's like the same thing. It's like Aaron's the main character. But everyone else is like his allies is literally there. Like throughout the whole novel, like Holy Dawn.
Yeah.
And then like obviously their teachers.
The national championship. Like every single battle they've done.
Virgilio was there.
Oh, I love that guy. I love that guy.
Ivan and Wild like made small appearances every now and then.
You mean Wild?
Oh yeah.
Or how do you say his name?
I say Wild.
Oh, okay. I understand because of the E.
Yeah.
I just said Wild and I like.
It might be Wild.
I'm not gonna lie. When I say it in my head, I say Wild Day. Yeah, I just put a little like accent at the end of the. But I liked Ivan's. Honestly, it was just so refreshing seeing all these characters be important, and like it didn't feel like assholes, you know, like all of them like, and I think also because it was kind of like, I don't know, like the way you get power in this novel is so like it was explained like kind of thoroughly, but not like incredibly thoroughly. So like even when these people get power ups, you're not like oh, you shouldn't be able to do that. Like I don't know, from like in 9-star, like if somebody skips like. Actually, have you read it against? No. The novel with Young Chi. I forget his name. I think it's Young Chi, and it's against the gods or something.
I haven't read it.
All right. Well, basically, there's this like item that he gives it to his wife, and his wife skips a whole cultivation level, or 2 levels actually. Like imagine like somebody is a divine lord, like a stage 3 divine lord, like they'll instantly become like a stage 3 world king, like off of that one item.
What?
They did that, right? And I feel like in this novel, like they never did nothing like that, but like the power level wasn't explained so thoroughly that like when they did get power ups that made them like stronger than how they should be, I was like, works. Like I never thought it was like a bad reason, you know?
Yeah.
And I think it definitely had to do with kind of like Aaron's playfulness, kind of like made me not really look too deep into things, to be honest. Like I feel like if we really wanted to, we could look deep into it and be like, some of these things shouldn't work, you know? But like it's like it's the hot blindness, bro. We don't even think about it that closely. It's like this is awesome, and that's all I need, you know?
I think that played a huge role into the experience of reading.
Yeah.
It didn't feel too serious.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like that mood just like set the tone for the whole novel. Just like really enjoy it, and then like when the serious parts got serious, you were just like, "Oh, it's kind of crazy." But, like he weaved in a lot of like playfulness and like funny moments.
Yeah, I agree, man. It was this Innocence. They did amazing. They really did amazing. Like I'm gonna look to see if they have other novels, because they just did an amazing job. You think it's a girl? I feel like Innocence is a girl name.
I have no idea. Oh. I'd probably say it's probably a dude.
Dude?
Yeah.
All right.
Like statistically, it's
probably a dude, but I'll try to say they. I'm pretty bad with that, but I'll try to say they. But bro, this novel was great. I'm really happy we picked it. Well, is this the one you wanted to read, or was it one I put on there?
I think you put this on there.
I'm happy I did. I didn't remember if it was you or me. I'm happy I did. I remember I saw it. I don't know. I don't really remember how we put it in there. But I remember from like the first 20 chapters, I was like, this is it, bro. This is it, bro. And especially, I remember during our reviews, bro, the first like 50 chapters was crazy. The next 50 chapters got crazier. The next 50 chapters got even litter. And the next 50 chapters, I was like, bro, what the fuck is going on? I couldn't stop. And I remember I had a, oh god, this was a great ride, bro. The 700 chapters or 697 or whatever it was.
Yeah, I can't. I think we said this before. I can't imagine trying to read this like in one sitting without my heart like exploding.
Ooh, bro, no way. Yo, you'd have to have a heart rate monitor and be like, yo, chill out, bro. You're at 170. You're not supposed to be at 170 just sitting.
Yeah, for real.
Cause like he's really like Aaron is electrifying, bro. He's got like that charisma that like you see in other novels when like people get pumped up, but he's just like that the whole time, and like I can't stop.
Yeah. So I think going back to like the side character thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm putting my phone on Do Not Disturb.
They had Stigma like take a huge turn at the end of the novel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like when Shanna like sacrificed herself, I was like, damn. But I think her name's Jiraiya.
Yeah, Jiraiya.
She was going crazy. She killed all those arcane master teams.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I was kind of shocked because she kept saying she made them puppets, so I thought she would actually have them when she fought.
Yeah.
Maybe they did something else. I don't know. They author never mentioned it after that.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna be like something more.
Yeah, and then I thought that was her plan, like literally just to like
puppify them.
Yeah, but
Puppetry.
That didn't happen in the end. Then she went and besieged them. She played the bait without Renji's body, and honestly, that was one thing that irked me because I was like, guys, it's taking you way too long to realize that she's bait.
Yeah.
She literally was at the same spot for like how long?
A while,
killing
bro.
all these arcane masters.
A while, bro.
I was like, bro, how did you not entertain the possibility of bait until the last second?
That one got me a bit, bro.
Yeah, I was like, come on, how did you guys that? But then when she went straight for them, I was like, to kill Modi, I was like, damn, she was quick, and no one kept track of her.
Nope, Stingham, his part and everything, bro. I enjoy Stingham. Like there was moments I hated his guts, and the moments he made me laugh so hard.
Yeah,
but I think his character really went like,
and he really
we saw everything.
Potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was sad when he was sad because I was like, he needs to say, "I'm the most handsome." I need him to hear him say that.
Catchphrase, bro.
I wish he didn't say it at the end, which kind of annoyed me. I was waiting for the author.
Waiting
to have
for
him
one
say
more.
it. Like,
yeah.
When he took that chance against evil. What did he do again? Did he stab him?
He stabbed him, and then
with the green dragon
spear. Yeah.
And I wish he would have just broke free from the mold and been like, "I'm the most handsome." I was like kind of expecting him to say that at the end.
I think it was in too serious mode. Bro.
Yeah, I think it was too serious. Yeah. I think the trauma got to him.
Yeah.
I really wish that rather than Jiraiya betraying the evil dragon, he got revenge on her, or he got revenge on her and then she betrayed him or something.
Yeah,
but like he didn't really get his like revenge on her.
Not really, bro. I thought one thing, Stingham's and Lauren's like
relationship.
I loved it. I kind of wanted the novel to end with them. You know, like, I'm the most handsome. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I mean they did give us the happy moment though, where he hugged Lauren. Yeah, he was like, "We're the inseparable holy dog trio." And I was like, "Oh, that's so nice." I loved it.
It was a little like hoorah, you know.
And I loved Lauren. They're like, "Yeah, his memories are coming back," but he was like, it was funny. They did give us a little bit when he was like, "Why do you guys all look like idiots?" Though I was dying. I was like, "All right." Like the author kind of gave it to us.
Yeah.
The end. We didn't see Aaron at the end though.
No.
I was like,
what happened? Yeah.
I was really I wanted him to come out of nowhere and say something.
Yeah.
But they ended it with Merlin saying, "I speak English." I was like, what the heck?
I was like, bro, excuse me? Like now? You pick now? You could have talked before. You just like, I speak English. Charlotte was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Charlotte went off. She had her moment.
Everyone played a role at the end there where they attacked the evil dragon.
Yeah.
Chris, Moss saved Chris. Bello, he did the thing with
the blood,
where he resurrected some people.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marilee with her using her, she literally cut her bones
Yep.
to make a sword for Eren. I was like, damn, that's wild. She literally went to her arm, took the bone and turned it into a sword and gave it to him. I was like, that is, the author really went hard on her character development and literally threw a bone spur out and said, here, kill him.
They did the most, bro. The author was doing it. They was doing it at the end there with the evil dragon.
Yeah, but that also played into the thing where like they had to team up against him because the evil dragon was actually kind of strong.
Oh, he was incredibly strong. He deserved his hype, you know. Like
like he looked undefeatable there for a second.
For a couple chapters.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna do some kind of like
crazy power up.
Yeah, but they were just like, nah,
we're gonna do it how we always done it, and I like that happened. I didn't want Eren to come in. Like Eren had a big role, but I didn't want Eren to just like
hit seventh
gate and be like, I'm gone now. You know, I kind of really liked he stuck to his core, or the author stuck to his core, stuck to their core the whole novel.
Yeah, and he brought out the potential of his bloodline and that aura of like destructiveness and wanting to destroy. Like he was able to finally bring it out, and then Stignum. He was able to finally do the deep green domain.
Yeah.
I was so sick.
Bro, we've been waiting for the deep dragon domain for like 400 chapters.
The way I imagined it, it was like Hashirama from Naruto.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's how I was.
When he said deep dragon domain, I was like, forestation.
Yeah, that's what I thought. 'Cause that's how they were describing it.
Yeah.
Like all these like tree roots and everything, and then you heard the treants come to life because of the holy. The life tree. What's it called? Holy life tree.
The world. Or Lauren would know.
Tree of life.
Tree of life. That's what it is. Yeah.
It came to life, and they were.
all
attacking. Yeah. I was like, oh, this is sick. Yeah.
Stingham's deep dragon domain.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
You know what was crazy actually? When Lauren got his body taken over by the evil dragon, I was like, when I heard that, when people saw like, oh, the gray arcane particles come out of his body, it was like, oh, he's getting corroded. I didn't read that right, and then I saw they were like, oh, the evil dragon consciousness in his body. I was like, wait, what?
Bro, it was exactly like when Red Lauren was fighting that other elf in the national championship, and like I think it was a bishop or something that like corroded or like corrupted one of the elves, and then Red Lauren like had to like kind of save him. I felt like it was like a replay of that sort of, because like Red Lauren got taken over, and I was like, no, not my guy.
But then I thought they were gonna hold Red Lauren.
Really?
I really thought they were gonna hold.
Honestly, I felt
like, I'm pulling out all the stops. We're saving this dude, and they saved him.
I didn't think anybody could die, bro. Like kind of, sort of. Like,
I was wondering if the author was gonna actually kill one of the Holy Dawn.
Who do you think it would have been? I think it would have been Bello if he had to kill somebody.
100% Bello.
Yeah.
That is like the character where it's like he fits like the mold of like the death of someone in like a team like that. Because I feel like Moss wasn't. It could be sad, but he wasn't important enough.
Yeah.
You obviously can't do it to Eren.
Yeah.
Stigma, maybe. Like he's second after Bello, in my opinion.
I think second for me would have been Chris.
Oh,
because Chris
like, actually makes sense.
She started off as like the leader of the group, and like later on, she kind of like
vice captain.
Yeah, like vice captain role. But like I think her and Bello specifically was because like they kind of fulfilled their ambition, you know.
Oh, and like their roles.
Yeah. Like Chris's ambition was the national championship. That's why after that championship, I was like always worried for her during group battles, because I was like, she could die, and like her role in the book is over. Yeah. And like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And then like Bello's like revenge for his father type thing.
Yeah.
Even though after that he kind of has to like kind of take over as like the Beast King. But like, I don't know, if he didn't, I could see something like figuring that out.
And Fergelia was another one.
That him too.
I really thought, because
he's like a sacrifice token in my head, actually.
They tried it earlier in the novel when they like semi-assassinated him. And I was like, No way.
Yeah, and then we found out he has the
Undying bloodline.
yeah.
But it's like the evil dragon is different, so it's like I could see him killing Frigilio.
Yeah, for Gilio. Bro, but yeah, Bello and Chris for me, I was worried about them. Especially Bello.
I actually also thought their teachers, someone would die there.
You know, actually I really thought they were all gonna die. Like not all, but like I think there's 5 of them. I thought like at least 2 of them were gonna die.
I think that's kind of my semi gripe is that evil dragon didn't he like killed a bunch of like
Randos.
NPCs,
Yeah.
but he didn't kill like anyone important at the end.
Mm.
I also didn't like that old Gins didn't come out.
Yeah.
Because I really thought there's gonna be some like desperation measures
Mm-hmm.
where he'd come out, sacrifice his life,
Yeah.
and then like help out, but he just like never appeared again.
Yeah. I think they had to pull a Naruto moment and kill a Neji.
Yeah.
They needed to kill one person. Like I love that nobody died, but I think the way that book would have made me feel if somebody died would have been like so good.
Yeah, because the thing is like when they talk about the war with the War of Dragons, like the evil dragon, like they did a good job of like the bloodshed that happened without like Kingdom of Midoriya, Kingdom of Echi, like so many people died.
90% of the population was murdered.
Yeah, so it's like in the original war and then in this war, and so I really thought he was gonna kill some because that was without the evil dragon participating in the new war.
Yeah.
So I really thought he was gonna be able to kill like some more important people. So I was kind of disappointed, semi-disappointed, because I was like, okay, he got a lot of hype, but in the end, he didn't really do that much.
Yeah.
Just kind of like
he killed NPCs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way that they killed him though.
Oh, for sure.
I thought that was really cool. Especially when Merlin came out with those 2 rainbow shots and shot him in the back. I was like, damn.
Merlin had her moments like throughout this whole time. But yeah, I agree with you completely. I think a Holy Dawn member should have died. A Holy Dawn teacher, at least like maybe like Mindler or something.
I thought like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, Mindler should have died.
I thought Sierran would have definitely died.
I think Sierran was the one that got the arcane gate like removed, right?
Yeah.
And she like used it for that like battle versus the Maelstrom team, right? I think I thought she was gonna die too because of like her weakness.
Yeah, especially because like against the Maelstrom team, they were like literally on the precipice of death.
Very close.
So I thought against the Evil Dragon, I was like, they're definitely gonna lose someone, right? Or lose a couple people.
Yeah. I think he got soft, or the author got soft.
I think like he probably like fell in love too much with his own characters.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
And he delivered like the super happy ending.
Yeah.
Like that's what he did. He was like, I'm gonna go for because there's like really like despairing endings where it's like I lost everything even though I won't like
I won. Yeah. I don't think he could have done that
rare.
either. He couldn't have done
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
Those are rare endings.
Yeah.
And those are hard to do. But
they're hard to make it impactful without me hating you.
Yeah.
Because like I think you could do a good job of killing people, and I'm just like crying my guts out, but like still like it was amazing.
Yeah.
And be like, why you gotta kill him? You just killed him to kill them, you know? Because there's sometimes you just kill them like just to say you killed somebody for like dramatic effect, you know? And like to have a good reason for each person like having to die is pretty tough. I think he could have killed like half of the Holy Dawn team, and like the whole like older generation of the Holy Dawn. Actually, I think if he killed the Holy Dawn team, the older generation, like he killed all of them, like they sacrificed for the new generation, I think that would have been like enough. Like I didn't think he had to kill somebody from the new team.
That's true.
As long as he like the old heads all sacrificed themselves, then I would have been like still good, you know.
But then so those are like the semi happies where it's like the new generation survived, the old generation died, but like they went out in the right way. They did everything they had to. Like
kind of like I don't remember, like 3-4 weeks ago, 9-star when Longchen and Guoran were fighting that big battle against the All Devil people. Actually, I think that was more than a month. I think that was like 2 months ago now. And remember when the seniors
sacrificed their lives,
the half-star Divine Venerate guys, and they came out and they were like, and they just started laughing and they were like, guys, this has been a great life. Let's go out in glory. And bro, they did. It was sad. Oh my god. Take over. I can't keep talking about it. For real, bro. That shit was tough.
Yeah, but so the author, I think he was like, I'm just gonna go with the super happy ending.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, it's still a decent ending.
Yeah.
Especially because they at least killed the evil dragon in a way that I liked.
Mm-hmm.
And then he tried to throw a little curveball with like House Baratheon. House Baratheon. He came out. He was like, "Yes, I'm the king now." And then Aaron was like, "I got him."
Yeah.
And then they did the eye thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Isn't that similar to the evil dragon skill?" That
Sort of, kind of.
I was like, "That's kind of cool that he did that." And then how he was just, they just like implied that Aaron killed him later.
Yeah.
I kind of wish that we saw him just kind of die.
Yeah.
But
Aaron definitely went on a little stampede.
Yeah, it is what it is there.
Yeah. It was good though, bro. It was a great. I'm gonna just call it. I realized I really like what I said earlier. This is just a war arc novel.
Yeah.
This is a one big war arc, guys. If you want to see hands, like you all see hands, but not like it won't ever get boring.
No.
Like I need to see the novel name because I've told you about it before, and I think you told me you read a bit of it, and like I remember that this novel. Oh, I Shall Seal the Heavens. People love that novel, bro. Like people give it like such a high rating on Wuxia World.
Didn't you say that was boring though?
Yeah, and that's exactly what I was about to say. Is like I Shall Seal the Heavens. I felt like they were fighting so much that I got bored because it was like every arc he was just like constant fighting, and I kind of got bored with it. And I heard like the big parts of like I don't want to poo-poo it too much because I heard it's like later on when they're like going into the Tao and like him like the later ends of the novel, like I guess make the novel. I just only got like halfway through. But
wait a minute, this is the one that's like in the same universe as like A Will Eternal and stuff, right?
Exactly, okay. Yeah, that one. And so and like A Will Eternal, there's another one. A Will Eternal, I Shall See the Heavens, Renegade Immortal. I think there's one more, but I don't know.
Beseech the Devil.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He actually has another one because I looked up the universe.
Yeah.
For that.
I remember I wanted to read that book. I don't remember what it's called though, but I know exactly what you're talking about with I don't remember. I can't find it, but yeah, that one I got bored with the fighting because it was just so much fighting, and I felt like it was like the same type of fighting. But like Aaron and his crew, they all like grow so much each fight that it's like you're never seeing the same fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like you expect Aaron to come out and use his same abilities, and like he does start off with his same abilities, but then he adds like so many new twists, and all his group mates like find new ways to fight.
And then he created new abilities. So it changed up the variation of fighting a lot.
Never felt the same.
Yeah.
The stakes were always different. The location was different. The abilities were different. It felt like just completely new fights.
Yeah,
you know?
it's hard. I think it's hard. For authors to. Oh, so I was saying. So what I was talking about was like how it's hard for authors to do like variations of fights, and they usually kind of have. They'll maybe change it as a person gets stronger, but when a certain level, I feel like they keep one or two moves, or just like that's the same move they'll use in the future.
Yeah.
Like obviously in 9-star, Longchan has Split the Heavens, but it's like it depends, right? Because sometimes like some moves can just be so cool that no matter how many times I see it, I'm just like,
yeah,
it's epic.
Yeah.
And obviously it's also different in like the fighting.
Sorry guys, it's Dominican Mother's Day today. I'm Dominican, so I'll call her later.
So it's like the fighting can be, either exciting or really boring depending on. Sometimes the moves, it's like if they're really epic, it's like, oh, I love seeing this move every time. And then towards the end of this novel, they did have Aaron become a little stack. He used the Ice Crown a lot, and then he started using Fire Embers. But then they did.
I love when he used Fire Embers.
When they combined it, and I was like, oh, here we go, Ice and Fire.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd been wondering like, what?
Yeah, bro, 100%. Me too.
Then they're like, okay, we'll give Ice and Fire move at the end. I was like, oh, that was sick. Even though he didn't really. I mean, he kind of used it, but at the end, it was like not really relevant.
Yeah.
I was like,
I think the biggest thing with the move variation is like I think you made a great point with the Split the Heavens, and it like triggered it for me. is I think if the move is just used like constantly as like a kind of filler move, then it's like, oh, whatever. But I think like when the move that's being repeated is like split the heavens, or like if you guys have ever watched like I was about to say Super Saiyan Dragon Ball, like Kamehameha, like it's always like a finishing move repeat is okay because it's like it's usually an epic finish, right? It's like split the heavens versus somebody else's ultimate move, and it's like the heavens are stopped, the will is like impeded, whatever, all of that. Like it's crazy. But if it's just like every time the fight starts, like Chidori. You know, I don't know. Like it kind of loses its flair.
Yeah.
Like actually, a better example would be the Rasengan from Naruto. Like he uses it so often, it's like it doesn't feel that cool when he uses it every time. But when he uses that wind style Shuriken jutsu and kills that guy in Naruto Shippuden, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But like if you use the same thing over and over, it's like whatever. But that never happened.
Yeah. So that was really good. I think that's what kept the fighting fresh the whole time, and also kept it fresh. The group battles.
Yep.
That was so different from anything we've read.
This man did it. Like I tell you though, the group battles. I was telling you early, bro. These group battles have been. I've never seen nothing like it.
Yeah, I was like, he gave enough screen time to everyone for them to shine, which was honestly kind of shocking.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like anyone felt lacking. Maybe Moss towards the end a little bit. They kind of hoed him a little bit.
A little tiny bit.
But
it kind of makes sense with his power level.
Yeah, because they I think what they did is they pushed Bello to the front, forefront, like huge towards the end.
Yeah.
Like he became like, I think like he overtook Chris.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
That's why I kind of thought he was gonna die.
Yeah. Because I was like, damn, they put him in position to be like that vice captain spot.
Yeah.
Like, especially with the way he was a good leader.
Yeah, I think it makes sense with the power that he just got, and like with the item from his dad and everything. You know, it kind of makes sense the power level that he hit, because it's kind of, I think he was more like a late bloomer kind of type of guy. Like as soon as he hit, like he passed that certain threshold of like, I think it was like 3 gates. It's like his potential exploded, bro.
Well, I think it's when he like his blood as he
the bloodline. Yeah.
So that was nice to see. Let's see. Oh, the evil dragon. He hoed his son.
Oh yeah, bro.
That was crazy.
Bro,
honestly,
I forgot about that for sure.
When they had his son, I was like, this is a weird plot point.
Yeah.
That they kind of brought out here.
It was kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like what?
And then he ate his son, and I was like, oh, that okay. Now that all fell in line, especially when Jiraiya was like having an ominous feeling. I was like, that's probably just Eren who's gonna kill her son. And then she was like, it was the evil dragon's gonna kill my son. I was like, yep,
he deserves his name.
Yeah, he fit the character, he fit the mold.
Yeah, he does not care. There's some evil people that are like, for my children, I'll do anything, or like I'll protect them from all this, even if I'm like a horrible person. But this guy was like, everything's fair game, bro.
And she explained it. She was like, he wants to rule the continent. He's not gonna go to his son. So I was like, that makes perfect sense now.
Yeah. Evil dragon. What's his name again? Evil dragon. Ned.
And then Fellister. I was like, damn. I was wondering who it was, because he was like, you don't even know my identity. I was like, what does that mean? Like, are you twin brother? And then he was like, you ever heard of the lizard thing, where it's like you get chopped off and come another part? And I was like, I didn't like that.
I don't like it either.
I was like, come on, you couldn't. I wish he had a different identity or something.
Give us the real shit, you know what I'm saying?
Because he already did it with his son, so I didn't like they did it again with him.
I agree. It was a little. It was small enough that it didn't peeve me that much.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It was just like, it was there.
It was like a little thing that was like, I wish he didn't do that, but next chapter.
Because I was kind of hyped to figure out. I was like, who is he? And then they were just like, yeah, I'm just like, I was gonna say remnant. I don't know. There's not really a good term for it.
Yeah. I don't know. Sort of like a moderate type thing. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but all I know is Ned, you were good. You had your good and your bad, but overall, you were a pretty good villain. I got a lot. I can't say nothing. No.
Oh, so the battery died. Oh.
This camera's fucking with us.
This week, the the camera's hoeing us. I just don't know why.
It's connected, right?
Yeah, but I guess I'm gonna look at the settings again or something. Cause it's been what, like 50 minutes?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
We went for an hour and 50 last week. So
Yeah, and it died like what, 5 minutes before we ended.
Yeah.
This doesn't even make any sense. I don't know.
All right. Well, tech guy's on it. I won't lie, I slacked. I was trying to mess with the settings for the camera, but then I slacked.
Hey, bro, is that you working on it, bro? It's gonna get better every week. You know, take your time with it.
Yeah.
Get better. Cause God knows I can't do it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. No, we'll get it. We'll get it.
But anything you want to add to Destroy Ice and Fire?
I think the last thing I want to add is, Aaron doing the skunk domain. And
I
then
needed an honorable mention.
that was funny. Because he started puking, then the Riddler and thing. Where he's like, "Yeah, I hate that. He's a hygienic freak." And then he said the funniest line. He was like, when he cleansed himself, he was like, "Wow, you can't cleanse yourself by devouring the arcade particles." But it's like, how could you do that? Isn't like putting poop in your body? And I was like, "Yo, that's crazy."
Yeah,
No way
bro.
he said that to him.
Yeah, bro. Aaron be saying a lot of shit, bro. He don't care who he's fighting.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's too much.
That was good, man.
And the second was the crown blowing up in his face. I thought that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe he fell for it. He actually fell for that.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, down to the very end, it was a hilarious, amazing fighting novel.
Yeah.
Like a hilarious fight novel.
Yeah.
I'd say.
I think funny fighting novel.
Funny fighting novel, yeah. And those are hard to do.
Yeah.
Especially because it was kind of very serious situations. But Aaron's character, I think just Aaron's character was so good that it made the whole story fit. Like that, his character needed to be exactly how it was, or it wouldn't have been as the story wouldn't have flowed, you know? If it was like a Long Chen or something, you know?
Yeah.
No way.
No.
Or honestly, anybody. I can't think of anybody who would have fit here.
No, yeah, that was just really unique to him.
And you can't have like a diehard hero either. You can't have like a Naruto in here either.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, he's a little too soft. You know? Aaron's like, I'm going to eat you. So honestly, I really liked it. For a rating, man, it was good. It was really good. I feel like I've been getting soft with the ratings recently.
But this, I think, like, objectively speaking, it's probably like around like an 8.2 or something.
Yeah. I don't know. The hot bloodedness is a part of it, bro.
Yeah.
I think I said this a couple reviews, a couple ratings ago for this novel. If you're one that like in the novel, you like the feelings that the characters are feeling, you also feel that heavily, then I think this novel will be like 9.5 out of 10 for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the hot bloodedness affects you and you're like ready to get going because of that, then like this novel 9.5. Now, if you don't and you're like critical reader and like you're really like looking deep into things and you don't get like you understand that the what's happening is hype, but you yourself don't get hype, you know? Like, I think an 8.5.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm definitely the foremost.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I am too.
So for me, it was a 9.5, guys. In general, 8.5. I want to see what you guys think, though.
Yeah.
No. How about you?
I was saying 8.2.
8.2.
Yeah.
Okay. Destroy Ice and Fire. Thank you. That was
Yeah, it was a great read.
that was our first recommendation, right?
Yeah.
That was our
think
first
so.
one we ever did, or was it Damn Reincarnation? I think Damn Reincarnation might have been our first. I'm not sure.
It was either first or second.
Yeah, it was first or second. I kind of want to go back and check now.
Yeah, we'll check.
But thank you, Destroy Ice and Fire. Great read. Really loved it.
Yep.
I spent a lot of time reading that.
We'll see what other novels you got out there.
Yeah,
Go check them out.
we'll look into it. It was a good read. Good 700 chapter novel. We've been reading a lot more shorter novels recently, I feel like.
Well, 2K is a lot.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like 2K before 2K was the norm for me.
Yeah.
And now like I'm seeing there's like good shorter novels too, you know? Like Second Coming of Gluttony, this one,
To Hell with Being a
To
Hero.
Hell with Being a Hero. Probably Damn Reincarnation is probably gonna be short.
Yeah, that probably won't be longer than like 600 chapters.
Destroy of Ice and Fire. All of them, you know? But Coiling Dragon, 850.
Yeah, that's true.
You know? All of these. Probably Stellar Dragon doesn't crack 1,000.
Stellar Transformation.
Let's say Stellar Transformation, yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think it cracks 1,000. Pretty good read. I
think it's like 860.
Yeah, I'm on book 11 still. I didn't really read it this week. But yeah, bro. I've been enjoying these shorter novels. So, do we want to talk about now what we're gonna read next week, or do we want to go into To Hell with Being a Hero? What do you feel?
Let's talk about what we want to read next week.
All right, let me pull out the phone. See what we got. So, we have here. I don't think Absolute Resonance. It only has 30 chapters at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, it's at 839.
That's kind of slow.
Yeah, it's very slow actually. Ooh, Keyboard and Motor has at the very moment. Ooh, wow, 68 chapters. That's a lot for Keyboard and Motor.
Yeah.
A lot happens in 68 chapters. Am I doing that math wrong? I'm doing that math wrong. 65 chapters.
Okay.
No, am I still doing that math wrong?
What chapter is it at?
1578 is where we stopped, and it's at 1653. 22 plus 53. No, it's 75 chapters. Oh wow, it's 75 chapters for Keyboard Immortal. Ooh, 9-Star's already at 111 chapters. I think we might have to do 9-Star out of default. Yeah. So Absolute Resonance has 30. Keyboard has 75. 9-Star has 111. And by next week, it'll be at around 140 by the time we talk about it.
Yeah, let's do 9-Star.
9-Star? 9-Star's going to be crazy.
That.
Oh, wait, never mind.
What?
I actually we're not actually at, because I'm at 3714 because I wanted to read the last like 40 chapters again. So actually, we're only at like 3760. They only have 65 chapters for 9-Star.
Oh, okay.
Since we last read, I'm just like rereading the last 30 chapters because of like I didn't really get the full effect last time, so I'm turning back a little bit.
Are you sure?
Hmm?
Really? Only 65? That doesn't make sense.
Because we stopped around.
We haven't read it in like a month, right?
They might have slowed down. I don't know. Wait, I picked the wrong one. 9-Star. Here we go. Because last time we ended, they were it was like near the Heavenly River 9 Revolution Jade Bamboo type thing. Right? Do you remember that? Is that ringing a bell? The Golden Unicorn. The Ice Soul.
Yeah.
That's the Ice Soul thing where the Ice Soul went crazy was 3750. That's 75 chapters.
Oh.
Yeah.
That feels a little short.
Yeah. I think we might they might have relaxed a little on the translation this month.
Yeah, because Keyboard is pretty long right now.
Yeah. 75 is a lot for Keyboard.
And Absolute Resonance feels a little short.
30 chapters because we haven't talked about it for at least 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And I don't know if before we did Destroyer and then Coiling Destroyer. No, we did. Yeah, Destroyer, Coiling Destroyer. So it's been at least 4 weeks since we talked about it. And I don't know what we talked. I think we did talk about Absolute Resonance before we started this Destroyer, right?
Yeah, I think so.
So it's like on his 4th week. So they're only doing 10 chapters a week then. Actually, it's less because it's been 4 weeks and it's only been 30 chapters. That's like one a day.
So do we want to read Keyboard?
I'm down for Keyboard.
Yeah, that sounds
Keyboard's
like
always good. It just got out of the law.
Yeah.
So we're going in. This is going to be crazy.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Me too.
All right. So To Hell with Being a Hero, 150 to 200, our final. We're finally going to give a rating.
This author loves cliffhangers.
Cliffhangers are OD with this guy, guys. If you don't start this novel until he finishes it, like, it's probably for the best because the cliffhangers on this are hard, bro.
Yeah, when you stop,
you don't want to stop with this. There's very few parts in this novel that are like a natural stop.
Yeah.
Everything is like, and especially during action things, this guy, not even action things, just like he'll be trying to like tell you, like reveal some information, and then like he'll reveal the information. Like one character, like let's say the main character Chinwoo, will like somebody will tell him something, and then the next chapter starts with him like thinking about that thing for like a fourth of the chapter before they tell you what the thing is. And it's like, bro, if you don't tell me the information, like I'm going to kill you. It irks my soul, bro, like so much, because I'm one of those people that like, I don't know, if somebody has like a crazy reaction right next to me, I'm gonna be like what happened? And then like there's sometimes people are like, so crazy. This is amazing. This is wild. And I'm like, bro, if you don't tell me what's happening,
yeah, it takes so long to get to the point. It's like, let's get to the point.
Yeah, bro, and this guy is like really big on that.
Yeah.
He's always like never getting to the point until like absolutely necessary. As you can tell from him not telling the main character's name for like 200 chapters.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like we're not going to know his identity until like towards the end of the novel.
Yeah, honestly, he's like, yeah.
No, but they revealed some.
They did reveal some.
They revealed a lot of stuff about him
when he first met his brother.
Yeah.
But we will.
That was the thing. I mean, that's kind of like a semi.
That was a spoiler.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
But it's like a half spoiler.
Yeah.
Because we knew that was gonna happen.
We did. We knew from the very first chapter. We just didn't know when.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
You'll see. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was the chapter kind of spoils it for you.
Yeah.
The chapter name.
That's true.
I was just like, oh, we get to read him now.
Yeah.
Then when I saw the chapter name, I was like, yeah, the author kind of spoiled that for me.
100%, bro. Honestly, 150 to 200, it was pretty intense with how his relations with his brother went.
It's a lot. His brother is a lot different than I thought he would be.
Oh yeah,
like he is so different.
He's very general.
It's like we're talking or we're reading about like a military man.
Yeah. He is like exactly like a military man. Like he was brought up military, and basically he kind of was like military guy, commander, general. Like he hit like the top of the military rankings, and like he treats everybody a certain way.
But he loves his brother.
Hard to see it.
It's hard to see it, but like deep down,
you could tell,
and that's why I want to know what is this secret that is so like awful that he goes to the lengths that he does to like not let his brother know.
Yeah,
because something is clearly wrong.
There's something big,
and his family's history that's like shrouded in mystery. Honestly, is like it's nuts.
Yeah,
and I won't lie. I read like a couple chapters after.
How many?
Like 5. Just
okay,
5.
Okay.
Just 5.
Okay.
And
what happened?
Well, I can't say it because it's kind of a huge spoiler.
Okay.
Honestly, it's a huge spoiler because it was shocking when I found out. But his family, there's more to it than I really thought there was gonna be. When you read like the next like 5 chapters, you're like, what the fuck?
All right. I'll read the next 5 chapters, and then are we not touching this until we want to review it again, or are we gonna read it?
I think we won't touch it until we review it again.
All right, fine, deal.
But
I'm gonna read those 5 chapters.
Yeah, read them.
Okay.
Unless I'm like misremembering it and we already read it, I feel like
No, I don't think so. Because where they left off was like kind of like mid battle.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's after that.
Yeah.
Because it was his family, like their family like has some crazy secret. Like I don't know. I'm not talking about just off what I read for those 5 chapters. I'm just talking about in general. Like what their family's revealed and not revealed is like nuts.
I'm gonna need to see that.
And I just want to know like what is going on. Like the mystery in this novel is a lot different from Second Coming Gluttony.
Oh, for
Like Second
sure.
Coming Gluttony had some like moments, but that was more of like a Back to the Past type novel,
Yeah.
rather than just like living out like the main character's life.
Yeah.
And whew, they're just, I'm wondering like certain people's identities, certain secrets that other people are holding,
Mm.
and just his brother's afraid. Like
Yeah.
you, the way they describe the secret that they're hiding,
Yeah.
like his brother is like horrified, and this
Yeah.
is a guy that
It's called The Legend.
he's the legend.
Yeah.
He is. This is kind of a spoiler. I don't know if this is like a big spoiler.
What?
Like the title they gave him.
Who's his brother?
Yeah, like outside.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's a spoiler.
I won't say it because I feel
Okay.
like when I read it, I was like, that was
Insane.
really cool.
Yeah, I remember that.
I
His
remember
title was
reading
like,
that,
ooh.
I was like, really? That's kind
Yeah.
of cool. So I won't say
I'm not gonna lie, when I saw that, I was like, oh, he's that guy.
Yeah,
he's that guy.
But let me tell you, they don't call him the legend for no reason.
That's true.
That's all I gotta say.
And he's universally respected.
Yes.
Like every hero that knows or sees him is like, we might hate his guts, but he's the legend, and you
Yeah.
better respect him as such.
We will not talk back to this guy.
Never.
Damn, he's that guy.
He's that guy. But honestly, the fighting in this novel, really, really cool. I think it's gotten better as Chin-woo has gotten better at fighting. Because, like, he's kind of ass-tastic at fighting at the beginning.
He's not really fighting.
He's not, yeah, that's true. He's not really fighting at all until, like, probably, like, after chapter 100,
Yeah.
maybe, when he first starts fighting. He has his own way of fighting. But,
Yeah.
the fighting is really cool. I like how he gets stronger. The mystery is really cool. Like, yes, we talk about it being frustrating, but like, they do a good job of like giving you enough every once in a while that you're
Yeah,
like,
because they have been revealing a lot of things where it's like I'm just kind of theorizing, like,
no,
what does it all mean?
yeah,
Like, what is he so afraid of? Why did their family make certain decisions? Because their
Yeah.
family made some weird decisions.
they made a lot of decisions,
and some of them I'm just like, we don't understand them.
Yeah.
I was like
the isolation of Chin-woo has been crazy.
when he told him the thing about his parents, I was like, what?
Yeah,
I was like, why?
yeah, that was very confusing.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on?
So I'm just sitting there. I'm just like, I can understand, like, the one thing that irks me the most is his brother not understanding Chiwoo's perspective at all.
Yeah,
And that's why it's like, it only irks me because I just don't know why he's so afraid.
yeah, I agree with that.
So I just want to know. I mean, they kind of mentioned it a little bit. They did a little like he like kind of said like, imagine this certain scenario.
Yeah,
I was like, okay,
yeah,
that, like, I can see what you're saying,
yeah.
but it doesn't really make the biggest reason as for why you're so
Afraid.
yeah. And that's why I was like, you have to understand, like, the tea spilled, or what's the saying?
The tea is spilled.
Yeah. Well, I think like
Mm.
he's out.
Yeah, he's out.
That cage that y'all try to keep him in, he's out. You can't.
And he's not going back.
You can't put him back in, even
Yeah.
if you forcefully put him back in.
It wouldn't be effective.
He would get out. It's
Yeah.
too late.
Yeah.
He's already got
Too many
enough-
connections.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. It's just like his way of thinking is just different.
That's true. He
He'll-
can't go back to a regular person.
Mhm.
After seeing what he's seen, go into a different world, experience the tragedies that he's
Mhm.
experienced. No therapist is helping that.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, it's been a great novel. First 20 chapters. What would you rate it?
It's like a solid 8.
Solid 8.
So for me, I like it because I like a little bit of mystery and like kind of being led by the nose and like getting kind of crumbs there. But I don't know. Some people enjoy that.
Yeah, that's true.
I think if you're a fan of some kind of Second Coming Glenny, you'll probably like this novel.
Mm.
If you don't like cliffhangers though, then I'd say wait a bit because he's very cliffhangy.
I honestly think if you guys can't deal cliffhangers, do not read this for another 5 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
Until it's caught up, because I want you guys to know, if you don't like cliffhangers, if you read this day to day, I think there's two different experiences reading this day to day and like the whole novel.
Yeah.
If you read it day to day, honestly, I think I might give this novel like a 7, because like the damage it would do to my psyche would be too intense. But if I was rating it off of like I can read all the pages at once, I'd probably give it like, I want to say like, I don't want to give it a 9 because I don't think it's there. But I'd say I'd give it like an 8.75. I really like it. I really like it. Some of the things is a little like, I don't know. Some things are just like a little annoying throughout the book, but like his name.
I almost said it, but I don't want to spoil it because I think you need to just read the name for yourself.
Yeah, you guys need to read his alias. It's like that in itself kind of irked me for like a while.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like it's like you can't even like tell people your name because it's so bad. The alias that you created for yourself. Oh, bro, it irks me.
This novel is also, I know we talk a lot about like the scary parts and the mystery, but there is a lot of comedic value in this novel.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's really funny. I think the synopsis that you read before you read the novel describes the novel perfectly.
I never read the synopsis.
What?
Yeah. What are you talking about?
You've never read the synopsis?
I don't read those.
It's not like, I'm not talking about like the wordplay of like who choose. I'm talking about like the thing, like when you read which like next to the photo, there's like the little.
Yeah, those I never read those.
What?
Yeah, you do.
It like sometimes.
I like almost never read it.
You've never read it?
No,
bro. Like, it literally is like the perfect description of the novel.
Well, I think I read it. Sometimes. I'm not gonna say I never read it, but like I don't always read it. Let me see where it is. I'm reading it. Should I read it out loud?
Yeah.
All right. Synopsis. I live like any ordinary person when a stranger suddenly approached me. You are a hero. No, I'm not. I see. You are the one we have been waiting for. I just told you I wasn't, though. How surprising. Were you aiming for this, perhaps? As expected. This is crazy. Absolutely mad. Praise the light. I'm about to go insane for real.
Yeah. Doesn't that not describe the novel perfectly?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Because, like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that's true.
Well, it's like also his, like, interactions with other characters.
Yeah. Right? Okay, yes. Oh, actually, no. I got to re-rate this, bro, because that's a very valid point. His interactions with other characters genuinely upsets me. Like, genuinely irritates me, like, almost every time.
Really?
I'm actually re-rating this, bro. I'm giving it a 7.5, bro. I know that's a big swing, guys, but hear me out. Chiwoo's interactions with other characters, like, his personality just pisses me off. Because, like I just told you, like, I don't, like, when somebody, like, makes a reaction or, like, somebody does something, like, explain, like, why that's happening. And he, like, keeps people in suspense for forever. Especially the first, I'd say, first 150 chapters especially. But in these last 50 chapters, like, he still does it. Like, when people ask him questions, he'll just sit there quietly for, like, it seems like minutes, right? He does that all the time. Like, people ask him questions and he'll just be, like, a mute. For, like, legit, it seems like, and this is how the author describes it, so I'm taking it like this. Like, for, like, 5 minutes, he won't say a word. He'll just be, like, And he won't even give a facial reaction. He'll just be like inside his own head theory crafting. And I'm like, bro, if you don't say something, bro, and it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad, bro. I can't handle it. I'm giving it a 7.5, bro, because I hate his interactions with people. He's like the worst main character ever when it comes to that. Like he's like the opposite of Aaron, bro. There's no hot bloodedness. He's like he kind of just shuts down.
He's an ordinary person.
Yeah, I get it. I can't. I guess I just expected more, and I shouldn't have. It's kind of my fault. But like,
yeah, definitely soured it for you.
Yeah, he's just.
I just think it's really funny. I just think they're funny interactions.
Really?
Yeah, like I laugh when I like read like him talking to other characters.
I laugh angrily. Like it's not like I'm like I don't know, bro. I laugh angrily.
That's funny.
Because he's just like so silent all the time, bro. Like, please say one more word. There's so many misunderstandings in this novel because this guy just doesn't talk.
Yeah, that's why I find it funny. I like the misunderstandings are funny to me.
They're angrily funny. They're all funny, and like I do laugh, but I'm at the beginning I'm angry, and then I laugh after I get past my anger. That's how I can describe it, bro. It's like, oh my goodness, it actually like tears my soul apart reading him like not say anything, and I'm just like, I want to throttle him, bro. I don't know how people haven't throttled this man yet. Like, I'm genuinely surprised. No, none of the other characters have like killed this man. Like, and this is not. I feel like this is not an overreaction, bro. Because like the way he acts with other people, like you're just like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? And then, yeah, that's all I can say. Yeah, you know what, guys, 7.5. 7.5.
That's fair.
Yeah, if maybe I'm just not patient enough. That might be a thing.
This novel does require a little bit of patience.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, all the time. Yeah, but I give it a 7.5. It was a very good novel though. I can't wait to keep reading it. Probably give it a month or something, see how it's pacing out. Maybe we do kind of Destroy Ice and Fire thing. Where we we do 100 chapters. 100, and then the last one 120. We'll see how 200, 300 feels later on.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's been good. It's been good. Maybe after the next 2 weeks, after I'm thinking Keyboard and then maybe 9-star after.
Yeah.
Then maybe we look at Devil's Son-in-Law again.
I know. I need to check that. I want to see where it's at.
Yeah.
We've been hoed.
We have been for literally I think it was January when we last talked about it, bro.
Yeah.
It's about to be July in like 4 days. June. Sorry, June. That's a very long time.
Yeah, I'm actually incensed that this novel's not done.
For minimal chapters, bro.
Yeah.
We're not even asking for a lot. I think if they did 4 chapters a week, it would have been done by now.
Yeah.
And he's just, I don't know what the translator's doing. Is it fully translated? Is it fully?
It's done.
Oh, it's done.
Just translating it.
Honestly, we might just need to find a new site.
I don't know if that's. I think that's the only site.
Really?
Yeah.
I doubt it. It might. There's probably worse translations. There's somewhere. But yeah, bro, this is a good week for reading. Finished Destroy Ice and Fire, and did 200 for
Tell with Being a Hero.
Next week, new recommendation. I was thinking about this. I want to get your opinion on this. I was thinking we do recommendations on books that we have read and we like that we haven't talked about on here.
No, I would like that because I would like to talk about Will Eternal.
Yeah.
Desolate Era. Yeah. Martial World.
Yeah, I think all of those, like, I agree with all of them. I've read all those. Like, we've both completed them. I think we both think they're pretty good.
Yeah.
And we want to talk about them.
You know I'm a sucker for Dragon Prince U1.
We can disagree hard on that one.
Yeah, we do.
But I think maybe we could do like a semi-review / recommendation where we don't like hard spoil, but like we talk about some plot points.
Well,
you know?
I mean, at that point, we might as well just talk about it. We like just spend talk because it's like a full novel.
Yeah.
So we can talk about it and review it.
But so then, are we giving spoilers or we're not giving? Like, are we talking about like what happened?
I think we just talk about it at that point.
You think so?
Because they're finished novels that we've finished.
That's true. That's true. Then I don't want to kill it for people who want to read it.
I think they're like, it's too hard to review them without spoiling though.
That's true.
Because this is not like 200 chapters. Most of these novels are like
2,000
chapters.
Maybe we do like the first bit of it is like how we feel about it in its entirety, and then after that we go in on it. Like then we're like spoiler alert.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I want to give people a chance to like see what we feel about the novel without like being spoiled.
And then we'll go in a spoiler section.
Then we'll be like spoiler alert.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Like we're about to talk about everything. He dies. No, but yeah. How do you feel about that?
I like that idea.
Yeah, because there's definitely a lot of novels that we have finished before we started this podcast that is like we want to talk about because they're amazing, but we don't know how to do it. But yeah, maybe when we have like a slow week again, maybe when we catch up with 9-Star, Keyboard,
and we're just like, okay, Absolute Resonance not really there, Damn Incarnation's not there. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, I like that. I like it. That's episode 21.
Yeah.
All right, it's been episode 21 of Light Novel Fiends, guys. Can't wait for 25. That's the next milestone for me in my head. This has been Adamar.
This has been Biggest Gamer.
Peace.
Peace out.